Hey, it's Scott Colby with theabsexpert.com and myfirstsixpack.com, and I've got an interesting video for you today. I did an interview with Craig Ballantyne a few days ago, and one of the questions that we got from the listeners was from somebody who they weren't losing weight, and they were saying they were exercising and they were eating healthy about 80% of the time. It's tough to answer a question like that because we don't know exactly what they're doing, but the answer, one of the points that Craig made, which I wanted to bring up, is the 80% eating healthy isn't really going to get you advanced results. For those of you who want a flat stomach, want to get six-pack abs, get rid of your lower belly, things like that, if you're eating 5 meals a day, 7 days a week, so that's 35 meals, eating healthy 80% of the time, you're still allowed 7 meals where you can basically eat whatever you want. And that's not really going to get you advanced results like getting six-pack abs. Really want to boost that number to 90%, so you're only having, if you're eating 35 meals a week, there's about 3 to 4 meals where you're enjoying, some treats. But the other thing I wanted to make a point, this is going to be interesting, I want to show you some foods, and I think maybe some of you are miscategorizing your foods into what's healthy and what's not. So, and I think that can be a major problem as to why a lot of people aren't seeing the results that they want. So I've got 3 categories of food here. So really, again, if you want to get advanced results, you mainly should be eating foods in this category here. Of course, not just this stuff. These are just examples of natural foods. We've got eggs and spinach, oranges, bananas, blueberries, and oatmeal. These are all natural single ingredient foods. Then I'm going to go to, don't look at this, go to my third category. So those of you, now I just went to the grocery store and I bought this, so don't think that I was, that I had this in my freezer, alright? But this is a category of food that you probably know is in, let's say you were eating healthy 80% of the time. This you're probably going to put in that 20% category where you're enjoying some treats, okay? Now, the middle category here. Where do you put these foods? We've got Nutri-Grain, whole grain cereal bars, lean cuisines, heart healthy cereals, reduced fat wheat thins. I think this is all I had. And again, I bought these a while ago to make a point, but these I just buy. I wasn't carrying these in my my pantry here. But where are you putting these categories of food? Hey, this says heart healthy. This says it's more whole grains. This says it's lean. This says the word wheat in it and reduced fat. Are you putting these over here in the, I'm eating 80% healthy? Because of these words that are on the boxes. If you're eating these types of foods and think that you're eating 80% healthy, if you're considering this part of your foods that you're eating 80% healthy, I'm going to disagree with you. Because if you look at the ingredients, you probably can't read this, but look at that list of ingredients. There's stuff in here like high fructose corn syrup and things like that that you're going to find in these categories of food. So this middle category where you may think, oh, I'm eating healthy, because you think, oh, a cereal bar, that's better than a donut, right? But if you look at the ingredient list that long, these have some of the same ingredients as our 20% non-healthy category. So all these are in our, all these I would argue go into our non-healthy category, okay? So if you're eating the majority of these foods and saying that, hey, that goes in this category of healthy eating, I think you're wrong. So it could be really you think you're eating healthy 80% of the time, and in reality you could be, if you're eating foods like this, you could really only be eating healthy 20% of the time, 30% of the time, and that's not the and that's why you're not getting results. So just remember, check the ingredient list. Don't be tricked by what it says on the front of the box. That's just to sell you on it. Check that ingredient list, see how long it is. And you'll find again that these foods that you think may be healthy have ingredients more like these tasty cheat foods, alright? So actually, I want to hear what you think. So I would love for you to comment about this. Again, so sorry. I think that this is a real reason why a lot of people aren't getting towards their fat loss goals, because they're eating foods that they think are healthy, like these low-fat wheat thins. Those should be put in your category of non-healthy foods, kind of your reward meals or your cheat meals. Stick to these type of whole natural foods 90% of the times to get advanced results. So I would love to hear your comments. What do you think about this? Just write them below the video, and please pass on the video if you think anybody else can benefit from it. So Scott Colby with the Abs Expert. Hope you have a great day. I'm going to throw away that junk food. I'll talk to you later.